Hi guys. Now we move forward into these operations. There are different operators. Assignment operator, this equal sign is the assignment operator. Equal sign is an assignment operator. To assign a value to a variable, use equal sign, equal operator. So equal sign, basically this is the assignment operator. You can say this is an assignment operator. Similarly, we have different operators uh, operators logical, or we can say boolean operator. What is this? What is that operator? That is true or false. Okay. Conditional operator, you can say the logical operators, and another relational operators also there. Another the relational operator. Relational operators. For example, that is just less than, greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to. This is the not equal to sign, and uh, this is the comparison, comparing two tables whether these are two things are similar or not. The double equal sign. Okay, and that is the equal to. You can say not equal to, less than, greater than, and less than equal to, greater than equal to. These are some relational operators. Logical operators like the true and false. Okay, so these three things now we'll discuss. As assignment operators, already I have told you, assigning a value to a variable, that is the equal sign only. And logical operators, there are two standard keywords are there, true and false. Okay, these are the two. If I will check, for example, I want to assign x is equal to true, y is equal to false, and I want to see the type of x. Okay, then what will be the outcome? Outcome is a boolean. You can see this is the boolean, the value is a boolean. So this is true and false, and the type of y can print, this is also boolean. So basically the true and false are the boolean functions, boolean, not functions, operators. Okay, and logical operator, for example, I want to assign x is equal to, I have already now just print x is equal to. Okay, x is equal to, I am assigning a value with assignment operator equal sign. X is equal to 30, y is equal to 80. I want to see whether x is greater than to y or not. X is greater than y or not. This is false because x is not greater than y. It returns false. Boolean function false. This is boolean. The result false is returns. Okay, similarly, if I write x is less than y, it will operate true because this is 30 is less than 80. Okay, and similarly there are different of not equal to. If suppose x is equal to 30, y is equal to 30, I have also written, and I am comparing x with y with an operator not equal to, then what will it will give the output false because x is equal to y, and I am comparing not equal to function, so it will give the output false. Similarly, if I'll compare x is equal to y or not, this will give the true because x is equal to y. We can compare by double equal sign. Okay, so these are the comparative, yeah, boolean operator logic. This is the relational comparative operators. Okay, okay. Now we'll move towards the data structure in Python. What is the data structure? Boolean I have already covered, and the different data structures we'll discuss in this video. So the logical operators I have already explained, Boolean I already explained, Then the data structure, there are these are some data structures are like the list we'll discuss, what is a dictionary we'll discuss, what is a tuple, and what are the sets. I think in 6th 7th class we have I have learned about the sets. So all we'll discuss now. Another function, another is the italic markup. Suppose you want to write italic markup, then you need to put double star before and after your string, so that it can be it will be converted into a italic markup. Okay, and bold markup, you just double star, you put double star before and after your string, it will give a bold markup. Okay, not markup, you say this is the markdown, this is called markdown. Okay. Already you have discussed the boolean functions called true and false. There is a function, inbuilt function is number, whether to check is a numerical number or not, is then you can check this is by using is a number, is title also you can use. Okay, is title, this is not a title. Okay, this also, this is called false. Okay, but this is a alphanumeric number, Sharat. Okay. Suppose I have added 1 2 3 4, is it a alphanumeric? Yes, it is alphanumeric, because I have put 1 2 3 here. Okay, so alphanumeric, it is alpha, is alpha, this is a function, inbuilt function is alpha. This is a pure alphabet? No, this is not pure alphabet. If all characters alphabetic, then this will return true. It contains some alphanumeric, then it returns true. Is alphanumeric num, is LNUM. Okay, each digit, if a digit, then it will true, otherwise it returns false. Similarly, is upper, if the string is in uppercase, then it will returns true, otherwise it returns false. Is lower, similarly if the string is in a lower case, it will return true, otherwise this will return false. Is space, if you want to check whether a string contains a space or not, then this function you can, inbuilt function you can use. This is the string name, my name, this is the variable which contains string, then dot. For example, just I am showing one thing. Okay, how many functions are there, you can check by variable my name dot, then you press the tab. Okay, see all these things already, is number, is alphanumeric, you need not to go anywhere, you just check each and everything here. These are all the inbuilt functions are showing here, is decimal, is digit, is identifier, is lower, is numeric. Okay, is space, is title, everything you can get. How to get? Just a variable name, then dot, then tab. Okay, this will give you all the inbuilt functions assigned to this variable. Okay, you can use one by one, and otherwise Google is there. Always prefer Google, because Google gives a good result, good learning platform. Okay, so this is each title, if the string contains, the first letter of the string contains capital letter, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Okay, and start with, suppose for example, end with, this is very important, end with, for example, if the string contains we are searching a word like an email ID, for example, starting end with mail, LL, the letter L, then we can use the end with the letter L. Okay, and start with the, suppose some name you are searching starting with R.